Hello everybody. So today what we're going to do is refurbish the headlight on this 2008 Prius that I picked up a few weeks ago. As you can see, this headlight over here looks nice and shiny and clear, and this headlight over here is really dull and blurry. So I looked up the service records on this car through Toyota, and I found that they had replaced this passenger side headlight at one point in time and buffed out the driver's side headlight, but I don't know what the time length has been since that was done, but this one over here on the driver's side is pretty cloudy. So what we're going to do is refurbish that to look like new, probably even better than the other side. So what we're going to use is, I'm going to try this again. So what we're going to use today is we're going to use this Cerakote ceramic coating, and I've used this in the past. It works really well. You can buy this whole kit, but I just buy just the step 3. Buy them in bulk, and I'll probably put a link to where I buy that in the description. So the other things we're going to use obviously are a drill, some water. I'm going to use this little hand sander thing there, but we're going to start off with 500 grit. We're going to move to some 800 grit, and then follow up with a 3000 or this 3M Trizac pad. And then we will hit it with a this little spongy looking pad, and all those go onto this hook and loop pad that I put in the drill, and we'll go from there. Alright everybody, I'm back. Don't mind the messy shop, it's like this a lot of the time. So the first thing we're going to do is, and I just use my sweatshirt here, but we're going to put some tape around this baby so we don't scratch up the paint as we're doing all this. I wiped off all the dust so the paint actually sticks, and we're just going to tape it up right to the edge of the headlights. This will save your paint some frustration if you happen to slide off the headlight as we're sanding it. Hopefully I'm not getting in your way. It's too much anyhow. Just keep ripping the tape off and just keep kind of going around it until you get what you need. Put it over here. This job only takes about, I'd say, a half hour per headlight, or a half hour per total car. I don't remember the last time I did one of these, but how long it took, but it wasn't very long. It's a quick, easy fix. Get rid of that cloudy headlight, and improves visibility at night drastically from your headlight. Alright, so there we have it. I'll wipe the dust off of that. So when you sand these, I'm just going to take my nice Harbor Freight drill, put in my hook and loop fastener here. I'm going to put on the 500 grit sandpaper. Just get it centered on that drill. on that pad. Press her down, and we're going to wet sand these. So I got the drill going. I'm just going to get some water on this, and we're going to start at the top and just work our way down. So get some water on it, and just get on here with the drill, and just start sanding. So when you sand across the top, and then overlap about halfway on the disc here to the next run down. And always make sure you got enough water on it. If it gets dry a little bit, spray a little more water on it, and just keep going. Oh, battery went dead. We'll switch out batteries. Always have a charged battery handy. There we go. Now we're talking. I just went over the top again there because obviously the battery was going dead, so it wasn't spinning quite as fast. You just keep going. Try to hold your drill as steady as possible so it doesn't gouge into your headlight. And just keep going. You need some more water? Water is your friend on this because it almost acts as a lubricant. When you're sanding fluff, it doesn't plug up your paper. This bottom portion of this headlight is where all the light comes through. So I like to make sure I sand through that pretty good. And I'm going to go over it again here, just one more time, so I make sure we got that portion nice and sanded. It starts to grab, put a little more water on it. Alright, once you've gone through the whole headlight with some 500, I always like to wash my sandpaper off because I'll reuse this one for the next time. And then I just take that one off and switch it to the 800 over here. So hopefully you can see that. 800. Put that on the pad here as well and center it. Oops. Caught my drill. Pretty close to being centered. So now what we're going to do is rinse this off good so we get all that grit off of there. So you're going to notice that this headlight looks really cloudy now. It looked cloudy before, but it's even more cloudy now. Now we're just going to take the 800 grit, start at the top, move all the way to the bottom. Basically doing again what we did before, only with 800 grit. Remember, overlap your last pass halfway with the disc. And just keep rolling her down. So, as you do this, you'll notice as well, the previous sanding marks should disappear or dissipate. There'll still be, you know, obviously the marks from the 800 grit, but you can see the headlight starts to get clearer and clearer as you change grits. So now we're going to switch to the 3000 grit. Clean off my sandpaper so it's good for the next time. I'm going to turn to this 3000 grit 3M Trizac pad. This should be the last of the sandpaper that we use. So then we'll move to a polishing wheel or that polishing pad. notice my water bottle is just an old hydrogen peroxide bottle that I reuse for water. I use that quite a bit in the shop. So as you can see, this headlight's starting to get really clear down here. So once this gets dry, you'll notice that it looks almost like the headlight over on the other side, but then we'll have to put that clear coat on it. So. Alright, that's pretty much it for what we got to sand. As you can see, that didn't take long. So we're going to clean the paper off. Put that up there. Take this all off. I'm going to put my polish pad on here. This is my pad. I think it's just a 3M pad. Same thing. Hook and loop fastener just goes right onto the back of that pad. Kind of centering it on there. And what we're going to do now is I'm going to rinse all this off really good. Nice and clean. Because next, then I'm just going to take my compressed air and blow that off. Then I just start with my polish pad, start from the top, just start polishing. think that's about it. So, not sure if everybody can see it yet, but I'm going to try and move you guys around to this headlight. But you can see now how clear that is. All the way up to the top. So, and that took maybe what? 15-20 minutes. I think I could do these in 2 of them in a half hour if I tried real hard. So now the next thing we're going to do, move you guys a little closer even, is we're just going to blow this off. So we're going to wash it off with water again, and then I'm going to blow it off, and then I'm going to just let it dry for a while, and then we'll get that top coat put on. Get that off there, get all the goo off it, all the any kind of debris, dirt, what have you. Take compressed air, blow her off. I think it looks better already than the other side, so I'm going to take a little bit of a break. I'll come back and we'll, after this has had a chance to dry, and we shall put the top coat on. Alright, it has been about 10 minutes or so since I rinsed that off and blew it all off. So the next step's going to be to apply this ceramic headlight coating. All it is just a little pad in this bag. I am going to wear gloves, so I'm going to put those on. We'll open up the package and we will put it on. Basically, you take the pad and you start from the top, just move back and forth horizontally till you get to the bottom. So here we go. Got the bag, little package open. Like I said, it's just a towelette in here. Looks like that. I see a speck of dirt on it, but you unfold it like so, and we will just start at the top and work our way down. So I try to get to the edge here, kind of like that, and just move it across. Overlap a little bit, same thing, move it across. Overlap a little bit, get down to the bottom, and move it across. I'm going to flip it over, do the same thing on this bottom portion, and just come across horizontally. Try to get this down here in the corner. Probably going to be the worst spot. Then, one last time right here on the bottom, just move it across. I think I got it. And that's pretty much it. One of these towels, I've used one towel for 2 headlights before without issue. So I think you can get by with, if you were going to buy that box, you could get by with 1 for 2 headlights. Just use, or 1 for 4 headlights, because there's 2 of these pads, I think, in that one box. But that's pretty much it. Then you just let it dry for 24 hours and you're good to go. So hope that was worthwhile to watch. That's pretty much it. So if anybody wants an update on this headlight in 1 year or 2 years, whatever, let me know. Today is the, I believe, 7th of October 2023. I can definitely take another video in a year and see what it looks like. But I can show you right now what it looks like at this point. Stuff is still wet, but this is what it looks like. Nice and shiny, just like new. I'll compare you to the other side over here on this headlight. I did wash this one off just so you could kind of see how this other one was. But this was, like I said, the new headlight that was put in at one point in time. And like I say, I don't recall the time frame. But from here, I'm just going to let this baby dry for 24 hours. I'm going to keep it in the shop here because it's like 40 degrees out today. So we'll get a good cure on that coating. So be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next project.